Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I have an insanely exciting unboxing video to share with you guys. I think everybody who's been paying attention, right, and you saw the release of the Dark Mode Voodoo, you thought, are they going to do the other one? And the answer is, yeah, they are. And I'm going to show it to you guys. It's really cool. First of all, let's get this out of the way. This is when it drops. July 30th, 2026, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you know, because just like the Voodoo, these are going to go super fast. Yes, even with me doing a video on it, it would have happened one way or another. These are hyper popular models in general, and I think these dark mode variations are probably amongst the most sought after, if not the absolute most sought after. So very happy to have one here to show you guys so that you can at least see it in action, and me turning it around and then, you know, basically not having to look at just a picture. I can't wait to share it with you guys. I have already been in this box. This is just an unboxing and first impressions video. It's not a review. I have already been in this box because it came in on a Friday. I don't record over the weekend, but I was too tempted. I had to get in there, but I can't wait to show it to you guys. Thank you so much to Bladebinge for sending this in for me to take a look at. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. Let's go ahead and open this up. So what do we have here? It is the Vandal. Yes, the Dark Mode Vandal. There will be 50 of these. This is number 8, I guess. The blade is in Van-X, and they actually have the specs here, including the HRC. So the HRC is 60 to 61, which is where, you know, obviously that should be. And this is done by Riot, I believe, same as the Voodoo. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this out. So cool, so cool. Here we go. There it is, the big boy, the big dark mode boy here. And actually, I'll get out my Voodoo so that we can compare here. But the Vandal, which I have another version of this, I have the launch edition in the double polished Damasteel. This is almost like the polar opposite end of the spectrum here with this dark camo. Do they call it camo carbon? It's dark mode camo carbon. That's exactly what it is. The robin's egg, very subtle coloring, not super bright. I think that's part of the reason why a lot of the dark mode stuff is really popular, but not an insanely bright, over the top, you know, in your face color. And I think it looks really great with the grays and blacks of carbon fiber. Of course, we have the back spacer, we have the pocket clip, the frame, all of that in DLC. And then we have that awesome blade. So this is Riot's stonewashed. It's like a high polished, stonewashed DLC. And it is different from pretty much all of the other DLC finishes on the market. This really comes out unique. It's not flat. It's not satin, but it's also not mirror polished, and it really gives a unique look to a lot of knives. I have a couple other Riots in this finish. Obviously, you know, the Null, the Dark Mode Voodoo. But let's go ahead and get that out so you guys can actually see everything, or, I mean, you can actually have them compared. People are oftentimes, you know, they like one or the other, and I don't think, you know, I think it's all going to come down to preference. People ask me all the time, should I go with the Vandal? Should I go with the Voodoo? It really depends on legitimately your own personal preferences. The Voodoo is still, I would call it a big knife. It's just not as big as the Vandal. Thanks for sitting there and waiting. I was going through all of my, I have 3 of those NAFS rolls now. So you can see this is mine. I actually had another one of these sent in, and it's being given away, or it's being it's going to be shipped out here very soon to the winner off that live stream. I'm recording this way further back than you guys are actually seeing it. But anyways, this one is mine here, and the Voodoo itself, I believe, is an 8 1/4 inch knife. It might just be 8 inches. So the Voodoo comes in at 8 1/4 inches. That's still pretty big. Blade length is actually like 3.65, 3.7. Your cutting edge is 3.5, while the Vandal, it's not enormously bigger, but it is definitely bigger, 8.75 inches, so half an inch of additional overall length. And then we have a 3.85 inch blade, and then your cutting edge is about 3.75 inches. So definitely a bigger knife, but your ergonomic lines and the area that you are interacting with as far as like hanging onto the knife is very similar. I will say the Vandal with the extra space and the way that the back end is shaped, it's different than the Voodoo. This is something that I like. On the Voodoo, it's actually in a perfect spot for me. This little area right here, it kind of allows you to hook in and then have your pinky, kind of just laying over the top there. The Vandal, just being a little bit bigger, for me is just ever so slightly more comfortable. As far as deployment goes, we have those, whatever you want to call these, sort of three-dimensional triangle shapes here, but it's just perfect. The angle off of that one side is absolutely perfect for engaging with and doing your standard thumb flick, but you can also reverse flick it, and you can use the indentation or the fuller, whatever you want to call it. It's the same with this guy. Everything is just bigger and more spaced out. So the distance between, I don't know, I was about to say the Vandal is like a lot more space. It's a little bit more space, I think, especially like down here, like the approach up to that little thumb thing. It's really good here. It's essentially perfect on this guy, at least for me. You have a little bit more length in that fuller there. And the detent might be exactly the same. It feels exactly the same. Yeah. Absolutely. Perfectly centered. Gosh, this is such a gorgeous knife. I've already had it out, but I just love the finish. I think people are going to have, varying opinions as far as which blade shape they like more. Obviously, this guy is a compound. It's like an elongated compound tanto, whereas this guy is more of a, I guess I'd call it more of a Wharncliffe or Sioux or whatever you want to call it. So I don't know that it actually fits the bill for that, but two different blade shapes and two different knives, though very similar, are also very, very different. The Vandal, I'm not sure if the Vandal is more or less popular than the Voodoo overall. It came out after, but it's an extremely popular knife. So doing a dark mode version of this was a no-brainer. If this is something that you're interested in, let me be clear, especially if you're newer. If you are interested in this, you will not have the day to think about it. You'll have to make up your mind before they drop. The moment they drop, you'll need to get one. Within the first probably 5 to 10 seconds, you will need to be ready to buy it and pay for it, check out all of that. So if you don't have an account on Bladebinge, my honest suggestion is to go ahead and get one and fill in all of your information, because if you take the time, people tell me all the time, it sold out while I was putting my credit card information in. Yep, that's going to happen. If you take the time to put your credit card information in, and I know people are like, oh, well, why don't they make a, they have to, listen, as far as like the total run size, right? Maybe they could make more, maybe they can't. I have no idea. As far as Null knives making all of the different, variations they currently make and trying to sell them and creating them, and I have no idea. It may be that they could have made more and didn't. It may be that this is all that the batch size was ever intended to be due to whatever, any number of limitations, right? But that's not going to change the fact, this is the reality of it. If you want one, you will need to be you'll need to be ready to go in the sense that your credit card information can be auto-filled, right? So if you don't have an account on Bladebinge, you don't have any of this set up, and you want one, if you on July 30th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, if you log onto the website and casually go over and click this and add to cart, and then you take the time to put your information in, clicking on, I don't think people realize this, clicking on it, and while you're putting your credit card information in, it's not like in a safe zone. The knife is not held for you because you clicked on it. It will sell. They will sell to the people who have got their info in, and it goes through. Like, that's where it's going to go. So if they run out and you've clicked on it and you're still putting your credit card information in, you'll lose it. So don't try to do that. I'm trying to be as helpful as I possibly can for the people who really, really want them, right? And I would also love it if more people who really just want the knife and are not planning on flipping it, right? I would love for more people to combat those who are, right? So by me talking about it and showing it, yeah, there's going to be more people, but I would like to equip a lot more people who actually just want the knife so that we can combat the people who are just buying the knife to flip it. And if you think that that's me and you're like, hey, I want to flip it, Metal Complex, sorry. I'm going to give you a lot of competition. I'm going to make it a lot harder for you to get one. I'm going to make it hard for everybody to get it, but I want to make it harder specifically for those people. So take my advice, go to Bladebinge, create a free account, get your credit card information pre-logged so that it's ready to go. Make it to where you can essentially click on the link right at the drop time, add it to your cart, autofill your credit card information, and boom, you're done. That's what you want to do. That's the fastest way to get it. And it's not a surefire way of doing it, right? Because everybody is going to be presumably trying to do the same thing. But with there only being 50, my guess is you have 5 to 10 seconds. That is probably the reality. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you'll have 30 seconds. Maybe you'll have a minute, but they'll sell out. They will be gone. You will not have time to think about it throughout the day. So just trying to be clear and fair about that. It is super cool. It's going to be expensive for sure. The price on it is $429. This is a knife that probably could have been in the mid to high 300s, but it's not. And you got Riot's name attached to it, and Null Knives, and Bladebinge. All three having to take a chunk of that, right? So the reality of it is regardless of where I think the price should be, once they're gone, the value of the knife will likely double or more. That's what happened with the Dark Mode Voodoo, so there you go. It hardly even matters what the price tag is, right? And I know that sounds like incentivizing selling it on the secondary market. I'm just saying, buying it and then keeping it, you can rest assured that the thing is going to be more valuable than what you paid for it. So really cool, though. Excellent knife. Really happy that Bladebinge sent me one so that I could share it with you guys. Be ready, again, July 30th. 2026 at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's when they're going to drop. That's going to be it for me today, guys. You can check out my full review of the Voodoo and the Vandal here on YouTube. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on the Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.